Welcome back to our attempt to crush Cultist Simulator. For this play, we had a pretty major time jump, as you can probably tell by all the cards on the table here. So let me go over what's been happening since we last spoke. First, I solved the riddle of the door, or through the stag door there. The key was that I forgot that our lore here, the aspect of lore or secret histories, counts as one of the possible riddles. I was busy using all my cards here and not understanding why it wasn't working. In the process, I also got my hands on the level 6 aspect of the Grail, which I am not sure where it is on my table right now. That's really good. Again, there's so much stuff going on right now. But while I'm busy trying to piece this together, which one is this? Oh, there's my 6. This is why it's important to be organized, folks. Oh, I know, it's being worked on right here. There it is. It was at level 6, I upgraded to level 8. Getting into level 8 allowed me to upgrade my disciples to their second, or believers to disciple class, which gets them to a rank 5 of their chosen aspect. This makes it a lot easier for them to go on missions and be more successful. I almost lost 3 or 4 times during the play too. We have a new door, the Way of the Spider's Door. This requires a high enough aspect of knock or lantern, that's one of these two, to get through, and I can also sacrifice people to do it. Now, most importantly, I've begun the route to Ascension. This is the win condition. By completing the riddle of the door, I was able to upgrade my fascination to the Ascension. So how it works is we need to get that mark to 6, and I need 36 points of aspect of the Grail, because that's what this is all about. And then if I can perform a rite with it, I win the game automatically. I've also completed all the named level 2 and level 4 expeditions. These are 2 remaining level 6s, and let me get back over here. And this is another level 6 I'm doing right now. With the aspects completed, I'm going to be able to pretty much guarantee that none of this will bother me. Also, in terms of my opposition, I have caused 2 people to go mad, and I poisoned another one. So now all that's left is basically a common hunter, who I've been trying to dread him to get me free dread in case my fascination grows too high, because it's pretty much a guarantee way of dealing with it. Of course, up here we have all my random stuff that I've been using to make rites and keep going. But thanks to the spirituals that I've been hoarding due to these guys right here, I don't need to do too much work that creates mystique anymore. But let's unpause and keep going. That's done. He's ready for another commission. I should fast forward that. As long as we keep getting very substantial commissions, I can keep getting the silver spirituals, which I can use to repair this mirror and to sell for a lot of funds. Alright, so this is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead of the game here and issue the next winter, because I know what obstacles are coming my way. I have 5 in winter right now. That gives me a 50% chance to succeed. I'm going to turn that into a 100% chance. And I will do that as soon as I find who my winter aspect is. There she is. Put her there. And that's going to be done. Meanwhile, I'm going to explore some more in my lore to see if anybody else will show up. Alright. So, this is the clue that tells me that we are safe. This curse will not bother me in the slightest. So that's it. I can now finish this. There's my level 8 aspect of the Grail. That is done. That'll get me probably a bronze Spirited. Okay, so now this is the Ascension event. In order for me to grow this mark, I need to have a body basically ready to be sacrificed. Every time I do that, we'll go up to Mark 4, Mark 5, and then Mark 6. At that point, I need to perform the Ascension rite in order to win. But nothing's going to happen. It's going to take one of my passions as a trade-off. If we don't have passion, I basically lose. So we don't want that to happen. Let's perform another right here. That's done. Alright, that's just going to take it automatically. Treasure lies before us. Perfect. Alright, a notoriety event is coming up soon. Alright, that is finished. And let's see here. So that's going to wrap up. Our work is done. Alright, so let's see what we got. We have a level 6 moth. I'm going to try and do a summon. We have notoriety. These are my people. Alright, we got funds that are left over. Jumble, which is useless to me. Alright. We have what looks like a curio, which I believe we can use that in a rite. We have another aspect of lantern. Take that. And we have a silver spiritra, which I can use to sell. Alright, so this is done. So, when we get a case of mistaken identity, that means that this is done. I cannot find any more people. So we know this event is coming up, so I can actually cheese this. Do I want to use this? Let's see. One way to know. Alright, we have knock. Add grail. No, we need more grail for that one to work. And I don't have any more right now. So instead, I'm going to cheese this notoriety event. And this is how you do that, and why painting can be so effective. But meanwhile, that needs a Latin, so let's do that. And does anyone else have a commission I can trade? There we go. Okay, so the second that runs out, I'm going to take the mystique and notoriety that I built up. I'm going to paint with it. So there's nothing for him to pull from. And now he's just going to search for nothing. This should still be going by the time that runs out. Alright, now he's considering the evidence. There's no evidence on the board, so I'm safe. Let's see. But this can sometimes give me something. No, let's go for it and see what happens. And now I'm going to talk with my heart aspect here and see if we can get rid of that notoriety before an event happens again. Study that. You can find anything, obviously. We got some restlessness. which I may be able to make use of. Just gotta wait for the right moment to do it. Alright. That is actually really good. We have 2 of these glasses, or these mirrors. They'll be used for ascension, or for going up the Manus in a few minutes. Wait for it. Alright, he took the Mystique again. So what we're going to do is do this little trick as soon as he's been pulled. Wait for it. There we go. Take all that. And we're good. Hopefully. That doesn't help me at all. So let's let it go. Oh, and she passed that. Perfect. We still have 2 more of these to do. And I need more. So what I'm going to do is get a hiring kind of as a scapegoat. And I should have another heart that I can use here. There she is. Place her right in here. And we're also going to dream with the door, because that should get me possibly another level 6 or a level 8. Alright, that's going. I don't really care about that. And again, we're going to just try and run it all at the same time. Fascination event is coming up. If it's not at least level 5, I don't care about it. We are still good with money. In fact, I can't do that yet while it's still talking. I know. We have that done. That one's done. We'll work on this fairly quickly. Let's see what the dream has. Alright, that's a level 6 of Forge. I actually used this to repair a decrepitude that I missed because of the affliction event, but I don't really need it. Let's go. Oh, we got a level 10 Winter. That could be of some use. Let's let time run out again. There's the Fascination event, but I don't really care about that. That. As soon as this is finished working, we'll try and use it in a rite. Alright, she did go through it, thankfully. So I still want her to keep doing it, though. Alright, that's a level 5. That's good. That's what we want for that. And we're still going to let our people here try and get rid of that notoriety. And there's no penalty for doing this either, so if you can, just keep doing it. I'm trying to keep my eye out on this. Alright. So let's see if we can summon somebody else. There's Aspect. If I have Knock. Well, we have Knock. Edge, Heart, or Forge. Oh, did it again. I don't know, sometimes the clicking is a little finicky in this game. Edge, Heart, or Forge. Let's see. Okay, we could summon a Sun in Rags. Let's see. We could summon... Where is my Heart or Forge? I have a lot of edge people. Let's see. No, we can't do that yet. We need a lot more forge. And the heart is the voiceless dead, which I've already done that before. So let us go for the sun and rags. Alright. That's going to start working. At this rate, let's see. We're good there. The Nori is going to run out anyway. So we have another one to do. I always put him in, and we always use 2 funds to give me some leeway in terms of adding people. So that's good. Okay. Well, it took the notoriety. Okay, so what do we have coming? Heart and Lantern. Lantern or knock. Well, that's perfect. We have 2 lanterns that I can get that to level 10. Where are they? Alright, there's one. So this expedition will pretty much be 1. Oh, it worked. Alright, so we have a new spirit here. That's 10 and 10 right there. So she can be called upon to do all manner of things for us. Could even have her go after this guy, or deal with any evidence. Alright, so that's done. And now is the time to take these commissions and turn them in. Right, we have another affliction event coming up. Put you over there to be sold. Alright, who's next? There we go. That's that. And then he wanted this. And those timers will run out. Oh. I should add in the second lantern now. Where are you? I wish the color would kind of denote what their role is. There he is. And that will complete that event. And then don't forget about this is about to happen. Move you back here. So we could kill this guy, but that may cause us more trouble down the line if we get somebody worse. And I'm going to set this up so that hopefully we can deal with the Nori that's about to spawn. Alright, I'm fine there. There's nothing that's going to stop me. So we'll let that go. Vitality is ready. Alright, we have a notoriety event coming up. But first, let's deal with this. And now what? They're finishing their little thing up as well. Good. She got rid of that mystique. And I'll be able to cheese it again. Now we're running low on money, but we'll solve that very shortly. This is actually going to be a little tight. Oop. Sometimes when these events all happen at once, it can cause trouble for you. Did I lose my maid yet? I kind of wish the summons lasted longer, too. Alright, that event's been taken care of. That's not going to run out in time. Alright, let's see what we got. Of course, we got the notoriety, we have the muscle. That's going to be for Forge, I believe. Some more paint. Oh, and we got this. That's a super high up knock that we're not going to be able to use for quite a while. Now, from here, I do need to spend some of my money. Or we'll spend a spiritual to get some money back. Yeah, that should be good. Do that. We're probably gonna get caught here. Yeah, we'll just let it run. Here comes a lot of money for me. That's about to run out. And there we go. Now we're good for probably another 20 minutes. Oh, she didn't take the mistake, but that's fine. Now with the edge, I am going to dream again, but first, let's unlock this. And what else do we have going on here? Alright, it will probably create evidence, although we may get lucky. Talk with each one of these. Again, this is going to be our main way of making money now. Yeah, he created evidence. That's fine. There's 1, 2, and the count. There's another Smith's Secret. We're going to take that to 2, 4, 6, 8 if we wanted to. Alright, 3 more commissions. A very substantial one, which will earn us another Silver Spirita. Which I should have a level 6. Yep. And making that money, so then we can basically worry about other things. And what I'm going to do while we have a moment is I'm going to repair those mirrors that we've gotten up there. Do that, we talk to him. Place that. And let's do another dream. Again, we know we use reason for that. And because we're done with these level 6s, or we have 1 more left, we'll attempt that and then we'll wrap it up. Let's see, that's fine. And let's see what we got. Fast forward a little bit. We're not really going to be using this anymore. That's done. That's going to give me a bronze, most likely. I'm really not getting lucky, though, with the... with more aspects. Right, he needs silver, so let's give that to him. We don't really need a subtle rupture for knock. If we were building our cult out knock, maybe. Ruination doesn't really help me here. Alright, that's working. Alright, so we have a Watchman's Glass. This will be useful for breaking through the next door. I think we're going to need at least a level 10 in terms of lantern to do it. Let's see, while we're waiting, let's see if we can find another person to help us. Alright, that's done. And we have one more, right? The edge. And again, I have so much reason store that I'm fine with spending it here. Wait, do I have 2 ruinations yet? I might as well use them here. Get free another point of reason. Just stacking it up, people. Alright, we have a Season of Notoriety coming. So it doesn't make sense to turn in these commissions just yet. Alright, they're all finished. Let us do another dream. There's that. There's our next point of reason for free. We don't really care about that. We have no mystique on the board. You cannot turn that into new evidence either. As soon as it's done, though, we're then going... Oh, there's 2 events. Man, they really want to hunt me down, don't they? Ooh. This could be useful. We have... I don't think we can promote yet. I think we need to get up... Yeah, I don't think I can take them up to the next tier. Yeah. So that's not going to work, but maybe we can do a summon. Let's add that knock. Alright, if I had Moth... Yeah, I don't think I can use Forge here. Let's see. Yeah, you need a lot for that. But we should have some moths ready and raring to go. There we go. We'll let that go. Because the Neurite event is already running, they're not going to do it again. So that's fine. So now I can take all of this stuff that I've done and turn them all in. What am I missing? We have 1, we have 2. It must have been covered up somewhere. Ah, 1, 2, 3. There you go. Turn in 1. And if you time them all like this, it will help in terms of letting the mystique counters all run out. So, there's 2. And here's number 3. Oh, it's going to be another notoriety event, but we don't really care. I'm going to sell one of my iron spiritus for some more money, because we're not really using them for anything else. Oh, and we got the profit done. So that's an 8 and an 8. I'm sure she will be, or it, well, I'm not even sure how we classify that, will be very useful. We could attempt to remove that evidence. It's a level 8 aspect. Yeah, let's do it. And I'm going to do my little trick here just to be on the safe side. So 1, 2, 3. We'll at least keep things going like so. And let's see what we got here. I can sell that in a minute. Alright, so let's see what happens. We earn a little bit of money. You don't earn a lot for the iron spiritus, but it still is free money. So we'll let that go. That's going to run out regardless. Hey, you took my evidence. Well, we'll just have to do it again. Sometimes they'll take it, sometimes they won't, I've noticed. You can also sacrifice creatures as well, which will be very useful for the end game. But let's try it one more time. There you go, buddy. You do that. And as soon as he's done, or it's done, we'll go on one more expedition, and that will be our stop point for this video, because that will be the last level 6. And then I start the level 8 uniques. And that's when you get the really good stuff in terms of aspects and what we need to promote. Alright, so that's going. We'll see if our mysterious creature can do its job. Yep, it did it. There's no evidence anymore, which means we're back there. So with that done, let's go on this final expedition for this play. Alright, so that's good. And again, we will talk to them to get some more commissions. Okay, so what do we have coming? This can be fought, seduced, or deceived. And again, that's going to be edge, grail, or moth, respectively. And this is... Alright, so all I really need is 2 more points of moth, and this entire expedition is 1. So I will do that right now. And now this expedition is clean. I want to look at it, unless to give it money. So, let's see, there's 1. I'll move you back up here. There's 2. And I think I have to talk to Meme. Memi? Not sure how we pronounce her name either. Alright, so that's all done. We have a fascination event coming up, but I don't really care about that. So we really don't have to worry about anything right now. In fact, I'm going to do this. It's a very substantial, which means I'll get another silver spiritua that I can use. So in you go. And let's see what we got. Next event is Fascination, which again doesn't concern me. Expedition continues, so we'll use this coin, then we'll do that. So that's clean. There's that one done. Oh, we're gonna have 2 silver. That's gonna be a lot of money my way. Let's see, there's our 6. And again, I have so much reason on the board right now that I can just really use it all right doing this. So let's do that. Against the Watcher, Certain Deception, we're good. We don't need to worry about that. Let that go. That's fine. Oh, I just saw this popping up. This could turn to something bad. The higher the aspect, the greater the risk, essentially. And then, where's my moth? Good. They are all done. Alright, treasure lies before us. And then as a backup, I'm going to start her to immediately grab the notoriety that's going to come. Okay, so let's see. With the raw profits still on the board, I could actually use this to go on another expedition. Ooh. Well, that's a big one. I think we already have Aramaic, unfortunately. And we do have Sanskrit. And then as a tease to end this video, I'm going to take one of these level 8s and explore with it, and you'll see what the next one is going to be. Alright, so that's all done. That's going to do that. And that will take that. Get that out of there. There's our profit still. So the first level 8 is going to be this. Volvo's Cathedral. Or, I'm sorry, Volvo's Citadel. And again, we want to do all the named expeditions. That, and here, you can tell the difference. This unique one has this kind of almost like a silver tinge to it. That tells me it's unique. This one doesn't, so it's a common one. Let's see. Yeah, we already have Aramaic, so I can't really use that. But we can translate. Oop. Wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry, it was Sanskrit, not Aramaic. And as soon as this person wraps up, good. She just took away our notoriety. So I can just literally just start this one right here and now. Actually, it'd be on the safe side in terms of money. I'm going to do this. And meanwhile, I will talk to these guys. And this is where we'll wrap things up. So we'll jump forward, probably a little bit more ahead for our next part. But that's going to do it. So if you have any questions about how I am playing, or any questions in terms of what you should be doing, let me know in the comments below. But thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to check back for daily discussions on game design here, and on Game Wisdom, where we examine the art and science of games. So that will all wrap up here. And until next time, have a great night. Before we get to the credits, just want to give a quick shout out to the fans and supporters over on patreon.com/gwbicer. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check back around 10 Eastern for regular streaming. If you'd like to suggest games for me to cover or topics to talk about, let me know in the comments below. For a collection of my writings as well as weekly podcasts on design, check out game-wisdom.com. To support the Game Wisdom Patreon, you can find us on there on patreon.com/gwbicer. $1 will get you into our private Discord channel where we talk game topics and more. $5 will get you voting privileges for any major event, including the Saturday Night Grab Bag, Patreon-funded goals, and more. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoy more videos here on the Game Wisdom YouTube channel.